Hello, hello. Okay, nice. That works. Back to this. What's up, Crossbow Gaming? Important. What language do you type? What language do you code in? I do lessons. If you want me to personally teach you, I can do that. If you want a free route, solve random problems, or go on our website. If you're totally beginner, maybe go to Code Wars. It's a good app. Code Wars. Go sign up to this website. Solve some problems. They're easier. And then once you feel comfortable here, go to Leetcode. Or go to neatcode.com. Yeah, also, watch my videos, bro. Like, go to my YouTube channel. I literally do tutorial videos on all the problems. And if you ever have a question about a problem, just comment down below and I'll solve it. And I'll have a tutorial on it. Okay. You are given an array of points representing integer coordinates of some 2D plane where points I equals y. Plus connecting points xi and xy is in a Manhattan distance. Okay. Go for it, man. Enjoy. Good luck. What's the absolute value? Going on skipper. Alright, this problem's a little bit different. We need to, I think, after we calculate the Manhattan distance between all the nodes, maybe call it edges. To sort them. Yo, cool, kill Kool-Aid. That's quite the name. Quite the name. What would be a suggestion of learning DSA irrespective of language? Yeah. Go to like Neetcode or something. Or follow my YouTube channel. I pretty much go through like a lot of questions. But yeah, go to Neetcode. If you could solve this, then you're good. I haven't even done it. I kind of left. Sort distance by there's a sort distance in ascending order. Here we use a DSU to join minimum cost. Okay. What the hell? I can't. Yeah, so we use a DSU to join nodes together. I think we need a total. Total, bro. DSU to join nodes together. Union. Fine. What do they want us to? Oh, they want us to return total. And we need the by size. Okay. After we sort it by ascending order, we'll have like a bunch of numbers. Use the DSU. How are we going to put these into the array? That's the interesting part. They have to have some type of a key, like. How do I want to sort this? So if they're in ascending order. Okay. Let's say I had like. The first distance is 4. If you had an array with 4, 3, 4, and then like 9 or something. How do you know which one represents to which? The numbers maybe? Just 0, 0? Maybe? 0, 0? The parent array, what would that look like? Loop through. Oh my god. What would be your advice to code daily, regularly without having burnout or losing interest? Because I'm struggling a bit with the burnout and everything feels like it's moving ahead without me. Uh, Depends, like how hard have you been working? What are your goals? You said everything's moving ahead without you. Moving ahead where? What are you trying to do here? Just pass an interview? Do you want to master graphs? What's your goal with programming, or why are you even studying DSA in the first place? And who are you comparing yourself to? As for the burnout, I don't know. For me, I struggle with the same thing. It's not really like I don't think it's unavoidable, but knowing to take breaks. Don't like overkill yourself. You don't have to study 8 hours a day. Like 1 hour a day is plenty. And if you go hard a couple days before, you went 3, 4 hours. It's okay to take a break and don't touch any Leetcode that day. It's always good to come in with like a relaxed mind. You don't want to feel like you hate what you're doing because you're not going to be in the best state to learn and actually ingrain the knowledge. Okay, how the fuck are we gonna do this? I just don't like how, if we have all the edges sorted, how do you know which ones are which? When we look through edges, our edges does not work like that. Because that's to say that like 0 to 1 and then the cost, I think that would make more sense. Like maybe 2, like from 2 and the cost. So a 3D edges. And when we sort it, we just sort it by the cost. I think that makes sense. And then once we're use the DSU, we should be able to just use the edges, I believe. I don't know if I'm going off on a whim, but let me try this. Edges can equal an array. Or comma v in points. Shouldn't it be an array? No, that's not gonna work. Or let me just do for J arrange length points starting at oh my god. I. Let me say edges at I. So 0, and then it'll be 0 to 0. But it's J plus 1, so we do 0 to 2. I don't think that'll work. I don't think IJ exists. What do you think? Oh, no, it wouldn't work. So 0 to 1 would have some type of distance. There'd damn near be like n times n different connections. I don't know. It just got append, and then what if I just do like IJ distance? Distance is just going to equal points of. Oh no, what is the formula? So both the x's, so points of I0 points of J0? That would make sense, right? Because like 0, this would be 0. J0 would be 2, yeah. That'd be plus points of 1 and 1. That looks good to me. So now our edges should have I, J, and then distance. Sort by ascending order. So now we do edges dot sort key equals lambda x. Just do 2. 0, 1, 2. So switch by distance. Now we have to actually create our DSU. This is the part that's a little bit annoying. It's a point. Should be good. Is there like a replace button? Oh no, I did not mean to do that. There used to be some type of button to like replace stuff. Whoa, you can make it big? I didn't even know you could do that. That's kind of cool. What the heck? I always do fine first. Parent. Def. Find. Is this right? Is this right? If the parent of the node is a node, and return of the node. Parent at node equals find parent at node. Okay. So it does that. Maybe return node. I think it makes sense to return parent of the node. Is this what I want though? Turn parent at node. Actually, let me draw here. So we have 0, 1, 0, 1, 2. We say find 2. 2 is not the parent because 0 is. We say node parent of this node, so 1 equals find parent of node 1, which is going to be 0. Then it calls find the parent node. 1 is not the parent of itself. We say, hey, the parent of my current node is going to go find the parent node. 0 is its own parent. So type of parent node literally stays the same. So that returns parent node. Should be the 1 would get a 0 back. Pass that back down to the 2, so the 2 is connected. But what if we did just add node here? I don't think that's right though. If we just did add node, pass up. That doesn't make sense. Like, one would pass up itself, not its parent. Alright, now we have to do union. No, false. And false. Yo. From America land. I have to think about what I'm doing first. I'm just writing code, tripping. So for J, for I and J, so we're gonna loop through the edges. Wait, no. We should be loop through our edges. Sort of the edges here. To from. Yeah, we need to do that. Or can't do from. EV. D. Actually, show me your profile, please. Right. E. So edge. I think it's supposed to be VE. I don't know. EV. I don't know. Yeah, we're just gonna say that. Just try to join it. We're just gonna do like. If union. So if they both do that, then we just do total plus equal the distance. And our parent array should be fixed. So now all we have to do is return looks like parent. Wait, what else is return? I think I just have to return total. Because returning parent, I don't have to compress the nodes anymore. Makes sense. I expect to end it. Oh. Brother. Unexpected indent? This whole thing was too indented. It's tripping. I don't know. Is anything else like that? No. 78's insane. 78's insane. If Union EV, hold up. Print edges. Yeah, to go to 0 to 1 will cost 4, so they should union it. This looks good to me. Find X and find Y equal each other and return false. I think my find must not be working because it shouldn't have been able to do all those. All right, let's think about our find function. Yeah, I almost guarantee it's the find function. So if parent of a node equals the node itself, the return node. The parent of a node equals find parent of that node. So it's 0, 1, 2. The parent of 2 is 1. So the parent of 2 is going to equal find the parent of 1, which is going to return its parent, which is 0. Is this one smaller? Isn't this much smaller? How about 36 expected 18? Wait. It's coincidence says double. What happened here? Why is 0 0 always there? Root X and root Y. Let's see. What did I just change? I just changed something. It was a bit. I read your comment. I lost where it was. Root X. Wait, you said I think you want to use root X and root Y instead of X and Y. Oh. Yes, good catch, good catch, good catch. Root X equals. And then instead of doing. Yeah, wait, is that what I'm supposed to do? No. So now root X and root Y have both of the roots. Yeah, I think we just need to change this. So size of not X, but root of X. and size of the root of y, not y itself. Yeah, we just have to change all this actually. Now I'm looking at it. Not size of x, size of root x. I think when I first learned Unifine, which was only like not that long ago, I always make this mistake. Roots. It makes more sense because, like, I don't know, for some reason, I always think that, like, when I do this if condition in line 36, that find x and find y makes it so that the new parent is going to be like the root component, but that's not how that works. Because, like, I'm sure you already know this, but for my sake, like, let's say we had like node 0, 1, and then 2. Like, if we say like, I don't know, 4. If we want to call, if we call, actually the 4 doesn't matter. If we call find on 2, it's gonna set 2's parent to just be the root of its parent's parent. In this case, that's right. But let's say we had a 3 here. If we call find on 3, it would set its parent to 1, not really the root component. I think, right? And then it would return the 0. But I'm pretty sure 3 would not be like bumped all the way up, right? Or something like that. I gotta trace that. But I think this is right. Mother yucker. I really need to work on my union finds. Is my find correct? If parent equals node, okay. So if I called find on 2, what would happen? Find on 3, it would set 3's parent to 1. Because we're saying 3 is not the parent of itself. Boom. Parent at node equals find parent at node. So the parent of 3 will be the parent of 2. Because once it calls find on the 2, it's not going to hit this and it's going to set, hey, parent of 2, which is 1, is going to equal find parent of 1. That's going to immediately return 0 for because that's the root component. So parent at 2 is going to be set to 0. Then we return parent at node, which would be the 0. This is kind of confusing. This will pass down 0, so 2 will basically get bumped up to look at 0. And what does 2 pass down to 3? What did 2 get from 1 when they call it parent of 1? So we're setting the parent node, returning the parent node of node. What's the parent node of 3? After we called it set parent node of 3 to equal find parent of 2, and find parent of 2 would have got 0. So won't they all be pointing at 0? That's like path compression, right? Bro. Oh my god. I don't. There's really small tree. Nodes. So going from node 0 to 1 costs a 12. Node 0 to 2 costs 18. Node 1 to 2 costs 6. They're not. Hold up. Why are they not sorted in the right order? Hold up. Something's not right. Print edges. Oh, yo, software internet, what's good? This is so not right. These are not sorted in the right order. My lambda is not working. Key equals lambda x. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. X2, brother. 0. Perfect, let's go. Output limit exceeded. That's okay. That's okay. We solved it though. It's really thanks to that Tom guy. A good catch with that root. Yay. Yay. It took longer than expected, but I'm still happy with it. Most of it was right. Late night playing book fights? I don't know what that is. Let me get some water real quick. I think there's some. I gotta ask ChatGPT about this path compression thing. I'm pretty sure, like, no matter how long the chain is, if you call find on, like. Wait. Question you gotta do next. Alright, I solved this one. Oh, probably this one. I don't know, man. It's kind of late. I took 45. It took like 50 minutes solving 2 problems, 25 each. This problem I want to go back to. There's also some question about do union find that because I did union find correctly, but why is my shit so slow? What are other people doing? I used a heap. Oh wait, Kruskal's algorithm. Are you supposed to use a heap? We could try it with C++ if you want. Oh lord, C++. I'll check out this later. I'm happy to have gotten this correct though. Yeah, I think I'm down to do one. Not that question in C++, but another one. Because I barely know how to solve that in Python. I could try Python too. All right, bet. Let me. I have to ask ChatGPT the question real quick. Wait, how does the path compression work? It sets a node's parent to the root opponent node, right? Yes, you're understanding exactly right. The path compression sets a node's parent directly to the root of its component. You're fine with path compression. Yeah, I think I knew that's what I was doing. Before concrete zone, before path compression, suppose your DSU looks like okay. Yeah, yes, exactly the example I had. So the parent server would be 0, 0, 1, 0, 2.1, and 3.62. Okay. Calling find on 3. Find on 3, find on 2, and then find on 2 calls find on 1. Find on 1 calls find on 0. Find on 1 returns 0. Now all these just gonna get zeros back. Oh. So a find is never. So if you never call find, that node stays deep, but however, DSU becomes almost completely flat. Oh. Small improvement in your code. Your size already starts at 0, which weakens your union by size. Otherwise, the first union doesn't actually grow properly. Oh. I should put 1 here. Does that make it any better? So I want to get into making algorithms like this, but I don't understand the next incur and all that stuff. All right, we can do a problem. Damn, my shit's like low key cooked. Yeah, I got you. We'll do something. We'll do a reverse link list after. Uh, so that was fun. And I think any other. So why do you? I think I know already. Let me just ask. Why do you have to? All nodes if the to see how many I can't spell components to save my life. Components. 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 I'm sped, bro. There you go. You must call find on all nodes and parent array must contain outdated parents due to path control compression being lately. What time do you start streaming? I keep being up late. Honestly, what time did I start streaming today? I only been streaming for an hour. I want to stream like earlier, but just life's been getting in the way. But I wanted to make sure I get this out. But let's do a problem because I'm about to go to sleep after this. Let's do like we could do it. Let's do reverse link list. C++. I'll invite you. All right, join up, my boy. All right, let's do it. Oh my god, I'm trying to type all fast. All right. Um, we're gonna need a. Hey, what? Why do you got a vector, my guy? Are you making a vector that holds lymph nodes called? All right, bro. I'm about to see this. So you got a vector called temporary storage. Okay. So it's three. So three is the head. Wait, are you looking at the same example? One is the head. Wait, I'm creates new node, but with hello next. Okay. You know what, man? I'm gonna leave you to it. I'm gonna solve something else so you could figure this out. You seem like you got that. How fast can I write this algorithm? Okay. Just text in chat when you're done. Come check on your work. Uh, you're given undirected weighted graph and nodes. Okay. So we already have. So we need like some type of adjacency list. So I'm guessing you go edges 0, 1. 0 to go to 1 comes 1.5. Go to like for edges, all you have to do is add like I don't even know if you need to make an adjacency list, honestly. Yo, Captain Radiant. Yo, what's good, brother? Do we even have to make an adjacency list? I think we need a heap. That's what we need. We need to heap them by the. We need to heap them by their. We need a max heap, and we need to sort by their. Okay, so let me think. Heap with prob and we just need a node. I think maybe to and from. Hmm. Dude, do we make an agency list? Maybe make an agency list? A heap. A heap should be a start node, so in this case 0. But our agency list isn't ordered. It would just be like a map. I can go to 0. I think that'd make more sense, yeah. So make a JC list, we need a heap with start and so a heap, and it's gonna have 1 comma start, 1 for default like probability. To prob array length n. How's he doing over here? Oh my god. Okay, C out first value. You're going in over here. Make make. It's not going so well. You want me to show you how to do it? Uh, I'm gonna help you out here, man. So here's first what we need. All linked lists are terminated with a null pointer. So we're gonna have a variable called prev, and it's gonna equal a null pointer. Wait, PTR. Next. Cur is gonna equal head. Let me say, I think next might be like preserved. Cur is next pointer. So cur. Okay. Cur equals next. Wait, no, no, no. Next. So next equals cur's next pointer. Prev equals cur. I think cur equals next. Yeah, pretty much, right? Yeah. Prev equals cur and cur equals next. Just I feel like I'm missing something. Hold up, hold up, hold up. I'm missing something here. Next equals cur's at next. Prev equal cur and cur equal next. Is that it? That's literally it. I think that's it. Right? Because if null pointer, say cur dot next equals next. Cur dot next. Oh, no, no, no. It's curs next equals priv. Yeah, that's it. Nah, yeah. So do that. Yo, what does this auto thing do? Wait, what happened to your next variable, bro? Next equal cur dot next, like you need to have a variable called next. You just set curs next to priv, so like, think about this. I think I gave you enough help though. I think you should be able to make some progress off that though. See what's going on. Mark the start node in a probability array to a big number. A big number. And say while heap. I want to say cur comma prob well heap pop. So now we have both of those. You want to say check if the cur is equal to end. If so, return prop Dead end. See how you're doing. Like next equals cur next. There you go. Try that. Compiler. Oh, dude, this is some C++ stuff. This is how you do it though, but I don't know about like your C++ stuff. A pointer to a list node. Wait, why can't we? Why can't we just see wow cur? Because isn't once cur reaches a null pointer, won't that be like not truthy? You know what I'm saying? Mm. You said hello. I'm. Oh yeah, keep trying, keep trying. You're doing all right. You're doing all right. Hello, Zerinia, Zerona. Say loop through day of. Hey, who are you? I don't know. Superton. I mean, what do you do? A code loop through an A of uh the current node. If uh if the current distance plus the new distance better than at the heap, and then like check if I think that's kind of it. We just do like adjust prob distance. I'm thinking it's like this. Your dinner, how's it going, Mr. Software Dinner? Default ticked list. I think I need an I. Wait, no, I can just do zip. Edis last. I think I'm on my break. I don't really want to take a break now. I want to finish this problem, then I'm definitely going to bed. But I've been going for like an hour and 28 straight, so we could do something fun, boys. A little bit of chess, you know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying, bruv? Know what I'm saying, bruv? Just move his fucking king out. Is that a mistake? You have to go like king e2. Yeah, go rook. Oh, that's not good. Not the droppage. Yo, if you go D, okay. Can I still get out of here? I think I can. Yo, imagine just infiltrating with a knight like that. Can I do that? Or is that too risky? I don't know. We're gonna be safe. I think I'm down on time. It should be a whole lot easier without pointers. Yeah, we all think so. Hmm. Crazy blunder, bro. That's an insane blunder. Kind of nuts, bro. Don't know how you did that. He resigns. That's tough, boy. It's real tough, boy. I played terribly anyway. All right. Do I even want to get back to work? I don't know. How'd you do with the reverse link list? So you got list pointer. Yeah, list node equals next is cur dot next. Cur next equals prev. Prev equals cur and cur equals next. Wait, why doesn't this work? Why'd you get a runtime error? It works. Wait, what? Wait, but you solved it though. I thought you didn't get it. You can make this a little bit fast. Just say wow cur. That also works. Pretty good. Wait, what is this? What does auto do? Auto detects like the variable or something. I don't know. I don't really want to solve this right now. I really want to go to sleep. I think I'm gonna solve it tomorrow. Auto lets the compiler set the type. Wait, why don't you just do everything auto? Like, why do everything should just be auto? Then you don't have to set any points. I'm supposed to solve this problem, but I lost all like motivation. I think I'm tired. It's way past my bedtime. Appreciate y'all pulling up. I'm about to get some rest. Um, I'll catch y'all later. We got a couple problems. Don't we? Got the because it's not readable and it can't make mistakes. Oh, I see. Because we got a lot done today. Not a lot, but we did two problems that were like a little bit tricky. A union find problem, which was pretty fun. Python, it isn't an issue because they're statically typed anyway. C++ is important. Oh, I see. Oh yeah, I picked up this new book, a Learn CPP book. Not Learn CP. It's just called like C++ for beginners or something. And I learned about All right, bet. No, that's my fault. I kind of was like slacking on the stream. But I got this new book though. Hold up. I don't know. The light's not too bright, but it says Learn C++ the Beginner's Guide. I've been enjoying it a lot. I've been learning about pretty much stuff I already knew. I guess kind of reinforcing stuff. But I also learned that C++ is like the parent language to Java and C sharp. I think so. That was pretty cool. And I learned about how C++ came about, like how C was the original language. Then Barnum or his name Borge. I don't know his name. Something. It was like Barnum Strausap. He was like, "Hey, C needs object oriented programming," and then he added OPP. And that's kind of where I'm at with like Unc already got a book. Yeah, I had to pick up the book, man, because I don't know. I wanted to supplement the learning with learn CPP because I was like, I don't really like opening the computer all the time. Uh, like, I was supposed like in the basics. What are stuff we learned about yesterday? Oh yeah, I did. I have all the keywords here. I'm gonna go over. I fixed up some of the notes. Yeah, the website Loki does look cheeks, but I heard it has really good like information, so I don't want to abandon it. And that's where I got all this information from, like about the C++ buffer and how like you can use the word flush to flush the buffer manually. New line doesn't flush the buffer, but if you do inline, it flushes the buffer and does a new line. Kind of cool. And oh yeah, I gotta fill out a bunch of these notes, but yeah, that's kind of what I've been on. I'm going on vacation. Well, kind of. I might make a little vlog about it. Hopefully, I should be on. I'll be streaming schedule will be pretty consistent next week, and I want to. The goals are to maybe push to like 480 problems, get a lot of the graph problems down, and then obviously get to the point where we can actually start making some C++ programs. I want to make a Sudoku solver in C++. I'll probably make it in Python. Yeah, I'm good at algorithms and stuff, but I'm not good at algorithms, but I'm good at making random things. Oh, sick. That means we should make a project together. Wait, I don't know, how do you like collaborate? Because I don't have a. All I have is code blocks. I don't know if I can. Can we collaborate on a project on code blocks? Can I add this to Git? Here's my project that I had open. No recent projects. Oh yeah, hey yo, beautiful. I don't even know what I would make, like a calculator. Visual Studio. There's a collaboration plugin. I don't think I even have Visual Studio. I just have VS Code. I don't think that's not the same thing, right? Oh, I was trying to learn some OPP stuff, like object oriented. This is Python, but I was learning about like. I see how we have a class, and then we have I gotta learn. Let me disable Vim, and we have the attack method. So we have like a class character, and then class warrior inherits from character. So it has all of the same initializer methods or member variables as character, but I added armor. So as armor, and if he attacks, it does warrior attacks for 80 damage. So yeah, I don't know. You have any ideas on programs we can make with like? I like Visual Studio better. Let me check. Does it compile like inside the browser? I mean, I said browser. Like, does it compile like how CodeBlocks does? How? What's the difference between this and Visual Studio Code? Like, why can't you use VS Code? There's no reason to not use VS on Windows, in my opinion. Want to know something cool? Sure, I like knowing cool things. And then I gotta figure out how to like set this shit up. C++ and assembly language development. What does this look like? They have pictures. You can get Visual Studio stored in the terminal within widget. Visual Studio has a play button, a whole lot of other stuff. Oh, wait. So what's the difference between a text editor and an IDE? A play button. Maybe I'll get this. And you can control. You could. It's Microsoft, so I'm guessing you can add GitHub to it. But yeah, but like, if you think of any like good projects, that would be cool. Did I just download something? Install?
Visual Studio can follow the flow of code using
This is what it
table
looks like?
definition. For example, to understand how
Why
we
is this so
can
blurry?
access news items from the feed URL, we can right-click and go to the definition of getNews method and check out the details. We can also see where get.
No, I see, I see. I can make a video on my channel about it if you want. Sure. Yo, yeah, so I'll check this out, but appreciate you pulling up. It's 11:30 here. It's like kind of late. So I'm gonna get some rest, but I'll be on tomorrow.